Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play KOTOR 2, the Sith Lords. The last episode we escaped from Goto's yacht and we gained another companions, the Goto droid, and now we can talk to Master Jedi Zez finally. Okay, so let's see. Still, you were always difficult one to read, both when you were tied to the Force and even more when it was lost to you. Okay, let's think this one carefully. Then I have come to end you. I have questioned one answer. What did Kavar think I would return from exile?
I do not know. It was a sense he had, and he had served in war as you had. Perhaps he thought he understood you, or maybe he simply hoped he did. He felt you were the key to understanding the threat we face. The others were not so certain, but so many of them are gone now, as you no doubt know.
Why me?
He sensed some connection between you and many of the worlds touched by war. He thought by traveling to such places, he could achieve understanding.
I have questions I want answered.
No doubt. I think the answers will provide us both with some measure of peace. I have kept secrets for far too long.
What should I ask him? I need to know why you cast me out of the order. Yes, I really want to know that.
We told you it was because you followed Revan to war, but you ask because you are not certain of that answer. Nor were we. The day we cast you out, that is the moment I decided to leave the order, because I do not believe we truly faced the reasons you were exiled, and if we do not examine such truths, then we are already lost. I think it was because we were afraid. It is a difficult thing to live one's life with the Force. To see a vision of what it would be like to be severed from it, it is more frightening than you know.
Other questions?
What I can tell you, I will.
Why are you on Nar Shadda?
I had thought perhaps that here upon the smuggler's moon, I might find some evidence of the threat we faced. The bounties on Jedi and their disappearance. I did not believe the two were connected, but there was a chance. And the strong currents of life here on Nar Shadda make perceiving a Force user difficult. I could use it to cloak my movements and watch without being discovered.
Okay, other questions? Where are all the Jedi?
They have scattered, but there is purpose in their movements. It is both to hunt and draw out our enemies. Somehow, we, are being targeted through the Force, and when Jedi gather, we are vulnerable. So we have chosen places where it is difficult to sense others through the Force, whether on planets dense with life, or touched by war. In such places, we may conceal ourselves, gather information, without presenting ourselves as targets. It was part of Kavar's plan.
Plan?
Yes, he felt if our enemy cannot detect us, then perhaps they would believe themselves victorious and show themselves. And we knew that the war would be lost if we continued to act as we had. I do not know where they wander now. There are few of us, though. Too few, and I have not heard from them in some time.
Atris is on Telos.
Atris, but I had thought she had gone to KOTOR with the others.
You sound surprised.
Yes, she holds the last of the Jedi teachings. It is good she survived.
Not really. Intelligence. Why didn't you go to Qatar?
I had not finished my investigations here, and I did not wish to reveal myself. There was nothing I could do.
Okay, more questions. What happened to them?
It is a long story, but there is no harm in you knowing. And someone should know. Only a handful of us remained after the Jedi Civil War, barely 100 in number. Then, even that 100 began to vanish, in places where the Force seemed blind. The only pattern we determined is that when Jedi gathered, they were seen no more. At the last Jedi conclave on the Miraluka world of KOTOR, the entire planet was wiped out, an entire race destroyed, because the Jedi chose to gather there. It was only then that we realized we were facing something far more powerful than we knew how to fight.
I think that's because of Nilos. The Sith Lord who talks weird with the mask. Why did you hide? Is that why you hid? So retreated. Is that why you hid?
We could not allow the fact that when we gathered, we placed everything around us at risk. A Jedi's life is sacrifice, but we cannot allow our presence or actions to endanger others. And we cannot fight an enemy that will not reveal itself. But any Jedi, anyone who is strong in the Force, who attempted to track down such a threat, vanished without a trace.
Tell me about this threat.
I know little about it. I know more of the absence it leaves behind than its face. Whatever this threat was, it was targeting us and everything around us. Yet it was somehow weak enough that it was afraid to confront us openly. If it believed us defeated, then perhaps it would finally show itself. It was a faint hope, but it was the best we had. It was KOTOR's plan. He was always the greatest tactician among us, and had seen war more than the rest of us. Very well.
Okay, that was the question. What happened to them? Why you cast me out? Nar Shadda. Why did you cut me off from the Force?
Is that what you think? We did no such thing, but it is a technique that has been used as punishment in the past, yes. It is a rare sentence, and to my knowledge it has only been done once, at a moment where a Jedi discipline has failed. What caused your loss, I fear, was different. I am not certain I understand it. We did not understand it fully then, and only recently do I feel we may have become enlightened. The other masters may have more knowledge of this, but I do not, and I do not know if they even live. Does it matter? It seems your power has returned. Perhaps the loss was not a loss at all.
Yeah, they've done it to Revan. Took away his powers, the connection to the Force.
Very well.
Okay, what happened in the first game? What happened to them? Why you cast me out? At the end of the trial, you and the other master said something that had happened to me. What was it?
Ah, so the records of your trial were found. Good. Sometimes I think this galaxy would be a better place if there were less Jedi secrets. But I have no answer for you, as much as I would like to give one. We vowed never to speak of it. And although I would not keep promises to Jedi, I keep promises I make to others. And KOTOR was a friend. If we were gathered as one, then the promise might be revoked. Until then, I can say nothing.
Damn it! Why can't you tell me? Okay. Do you know anything about the Force bonds and how to end them?
Yes, such bonds are a connection that can be formed at moments of crisis, or in the slow understanding that grows between master and apprentice. It is most common between two beings who are sensitive to the Force. It allows the transmission of feelings, of influence. It was something you were gifted with, as I recall, before your fall. You formed such attachments easier than most, even to those who could feel the Force only faintly. Even Vrook could not ignore it, which is saying something.
Is there any way to remove such a bond?
I do not know. A bond between two living beings is not something easily broken. It is not a choice. It is like breaking a feeling, like turning away from the Force. To break a bond, your feelings would have to change, or one of you would have to die. But even then, the bond wouldn't go away. It would simply be empty. A wound.
A wound in the Force. Okay, tell me about the bonds again.
Yes, it was.
I have developed a bond with another. One that is lethal to us both.
That is most unusual and unnatural. I have never heard of a bond of such strength.
How would I end it?
There were a few within the Order who knew more than I did of such bonds, but their students were few, lost in the Mandalorian Wars. It was rumored that Revan studied such bonding deeply, both through the Jedi histories and with certain teachers, before she left the Order and went to war.
Okay, let's ask another questions. Why are you Nar Shadda? Why do you cast me out of the Order?
We told you it was because you followed Revan to Nor the day we...
Okay, already told me about this. Okay, I had enough. Prepare to die. No. I won't kill him. That is all I wish to know. What happens now?
Now I must take up the role I was ready to cast aside. This threat has finally revealed itself, and we Jedi will need to stand together. I did not speak fully of what I have felt. Staying on Nar Shadda, it is an exile of sorts, one that I have chosen. I, too, lost a Padawan on Malachor, not to the battle, but to the alternative, to the teachings that Revan brought from the unknown regions. And I was not the only Jedi Master to watch a student turn on them.
Your students, your disciples, were taught to protect innocents, even when you would not.
No, they were not to blame, but many of the Order did so. It was a difficult time, a time of strong emotion. Perhaps the Council, perhaps the Order itself, had grown arrogant in their teachings. It is easy to cast blame, but it is perhaps time the Order accepted responsibility for their teachings and their arrogance, and come to recognize that perhaps we are flawed. Not once did I hear one of the Council claim responsibility for Revan, for Exar Kun, for Ulic, for Malak, or for you. Yet, you were the only one who came back from the wars to face our judgment. And rather than attempting to understand why you did what you did, we punished you instead. Our one chance to see where we had gone wrong, and we cast it aside. And now, that decision has come back to us and may carry with it our destruction. Perhaps there is something wrong in us, in our teachings, and though I tried, I could not cause that thought to leave me, so I left the Council. And I was not the only one. That is why many scattered, and why many in the Republic do not trust us, and why we do not trust ourselves. Make no mistake, I am no Jedi. This is the end, you see. After this, there will be nothing, and I think it will be for the best. Do you wish to do battle now? I have nothing more to say.
Finally, finally someone speaking sense. Yeah, they should take responsibility for their arrogance and their righteousness. Okay, let me end this. Now let me... You leave more punishment. I urge you to reconsider. For all the failings of the Jedi, there have been so many successes.
It provides no comfort at all, for reasons in which I still must keep secret. Suffice to say, redemption was not Revan's choice, and I have never believed those of the Council who attempt to console themselves otherwise for the crime they committed.
Is there anything you can teach me?
But we have spoken enough, I think. In words I think dull us both. Let us speak through the Force, through sparring. This Xian form should prove appropriate. Its best use is when you are outnumbered, which I fear suits our predicament perfectly. You will find it easier to deflect blaster fire with this form, and it shall also guard you against critical strikes by your opponents.
Okay.
Perhaps Exile has been good to you indeed. It has certainly not dulled your instincts, nor the speed at which you learn. I shall go to Dantooine, to the ruins of the Enclave. If you gather the others, I will meet you there. And thank you, Exile. You're returning. It is good that you are back among us.
Nice. Okay, so finally some progress. And again, it's lightsaber. Connection Makashi. Resilience. Blaster deflect. Minus single opponent. Okay. Okay, let's... I'm missing only one more companion. Let's take KOTOR and Beodor. I want to make Beodor a Jedi. Okay. First of all, let's save. We have too many cloud saves. Okay, so I need to delete some. Let's delete this. Let's save. Kyros. Oops. Kyros. Our team. 20.
Let's go.
I need to gain more experience from him. And he's an expert droid. Plus 4 dexterity, plus 3 constitution, plus 3 intelligence. 66. What skills does he have? What feats? 2 weapon fighting, caution, blaster integration, logic, personal cloak and shield. KOTOR has a personal cloak and shield built into his frame. This allows him to use his stealth skill without stealth feat to generate. Okay, let's give him some shields and some of this. Let's give him computer. Plus 1 attack, repair, dexterity. And he has 2 weapon fighting, so I can give him heavy blaster, Arcanian, and this. Let's level him up, because I can. He's an evil droid. Droid upgrade class 2. Okay, he can have repair, attributes, more dexterity. He can have repair and computer use. Maybe I should give him more security points. Okay. Feats, let's see. What can I give him? 2 weapon fight, improved 2 weapon fighting. I don't think it's very useful droid. Droid trick. Let's save some points for stealth. More dexterity. Let's give him more stealth. Okay, 2 weapon fighting. Doesn't need demolition. What is this? Droid trick. Droid trick distracts the droid target, making it easier to sneak by them. If the target fails in a will save, attacking the wisdom and charisma, then they are distracted for 30 seconds. Okay. Don't need security with him. Scramble droid. Some droid can actually cause a hostile droid to fight for you. Okay. And let's give him some this. Toughness. Let's give him more dexterity. More stealth. Fits. More toughness. Okay. Okay. So he's not that impressive, but another companion nonetheless. Okay. Let's give him 8 defense plus 4 attack modifier, defense modifier. Plus 2 defense. It's humans. Plus 2. Sniper shot plus a shot, rapid shot. Okay, that's okay. Let's save again. Okay, what I have some unfinished quests in this planet. Life of the Past, Lost Jedi. We contacted Exile on Nar Shadda and spoke with him. He agreed to meet you at the Jedi Enclave on Dantooine. We'll work for fuel, refugee wars, seeking passage, finding HK factory.
Thanks again, stranger. You've returned Lutra to me, and I will be forever grateful.
Thanks again, stranger. I won't forget what you've done for me.
Let's talk to Berdon.
Yes, General?
Do you have any shit I could use?
Sorry, General. Something.
I need to gain more influence with Berdon. Okay, this I need to reserve this conversation for later. Okay, I think I will go.
Unnecessary observation.
Oh,
Targets acquired. Annoying.
well, when did I save? I need to have this encounter with HK for later, to unlock something later. Secret level. When did I save? Over here. Okay, nice. I did save. So let's remove him and have HK. Let's see what HK will do to these droids. Let's save, now let's do this.
Diagnostic. For some reason, I cannot fire.
Obvious
statement. This was not anticipated. I am attempting to access my weapon systems, and I cannot. Alarmed embarrassment. If this gets back to the other units, we will be decommissioned.
Okay, so HK can't do anything. Oh fuck, it's super strong. Let's use some energy resistant, and force barrier.
Ratio achieved.
HK, why didn't you attack?
Statement. Master, if you could indulge me for a moment, I must express some degree of irritation at your actions. Perhaps my anticipation of working with one who served at Malachor 5 was too high. But you are countering all those expectations.
And how is that?
Statement. Well, all your behavior up to this point suggests either strong atonement or confirmation that the atrocities attributed to you during the war were in fact accidents.
They weren't accidents. I did them on purpose and would do them again gladly. What do you want to know?
Answer. Why? Because your actions then and now are related, and I feel I need some context. I confess to being somewhat needy that way.
What do you mean?
Statement. Sometimes, Master, it is difficult for meatbags to step back and gain some perspective on death and its importance in their insignificant lives. Explanation. You see, Master, assassination is such a versatile tool. I have seen the removal of a single target have far-reaching consequences for a nation, world, even a galaxy. The repercussions of even the smallest lives, whether dead or alive, can have profound implications on history. But surely you realize this.
That's a very human perspective.
Statement. Master, please, any comparisons between me and your meatbag status leaves a fluctuating, intermittent charge through my control clusters. I was only trying to bring death and its impact to your attention.
How is that?
Statement. Why your own life, Master? Your single life changed the face of the galaxy, of history itself. Malachor 5 was an impressive act of destruction, but its impact on the lives of others in the galaxy was far more extreme. I mean, Master, you brought about the death of the Mandalorian race. I doubt they realize it yet, but you dealt them a blow from which they will never recover.
The Mandalorian deserved it, that is all. Don't attempt to justify my actions or yours. The Mandalorian deserves it, that's all.
Statement. Oh, Master, who deserved what and why is of no consequence. It is only killing a target and how it is done that matters.
Those are questions. Found never computer tampered with. Any idea why it's locked?
Query. Indeed, I was unaware that the Navicomputer was locked.
Yes, it's voice printed.
Statement. Yes, I heard it was voice printed. Most curious.
You can mimic a language, right? Can you unlock it?
Statement. I suppose so, Master, but I would need to know who voice locked it, and regrettably, I do not have that knowledge. It seems to me that we will have to accept the T3's astrogation abilities for the time being. It is a very loyal and dependable droid for its class.
Okay. How did you get scattered? HD unit? Nothing more. Okay, I gained some influence with HK. That's good. Let's try to gain influence with KOTOR.
You interrupt!
Can you transport a family to Telos?
What? Do I look like a passenger?
The mother is named Carbana, she's in a refugee squad.
Fine, I'll do for you. But don't ask of Fasa again.
Do you have any need for pilots?
Now that freighters can depart,
Okay, the refugee Odis will work for you for sponsorship.
Fasa can do this.
Okay, Voga's Horde, new fuel source, bonus mission. Let's talk to Voga again.
It would be best if I waited outside. I do not think Voga would react kindly to my presence.
Why not? Okay, let's save. Let's talk to Voga.
Ulga kilibut malia nuish.
I do not have KOTOR here, but rest assured he will trouble you no longer.
Chichis kabul. Tapichai ogra kinun chubagratwi. Chichis kabul. Tapichai yubon. Yun chopiti man punjame. Sasha watagrit.
Nice! Okay, I gained a fuel source and an achievement and experience and credits. Okay, very nice. So let's see now. Voga's dancers. Twilight Domo in the cantina sector mentioned is master. Voga the Horde. New dancer. Voga's Horde. Can have something. Okay. Got some unfinished quests on Nar Shadda that I want to finish before I go on to the next planet. So the fuel, got a fuel replacement fuel for the Telos citadel station. More! Okay. Let's unequip Bear Door and do another one with HK.
Diagnostic for some alarmed.
Okay, we do the same thing. Let's do some Master Valor. This.
Failing master, failing master.
You have to do this interaction with HK for a couple of times, and you can unlock secret level in the end of the game. Secret map. Okay. So I want more persuade, demolition, stealth. Okay, powers. One more. Let's do some. We can do some battle meditation, stun, force, lightning. You know what? Yeah, let's do some force lightning. Let's go to the cantina. And win some Pazak games. There was the Pazak quest. Crystal yellow exchange.
Back again, I see.
No one can interesting about this area.
Well, honestly, there's not much for people like you.
I think I understand. What can you tell me then?
Well, there is plenty for them to do. The
Pazak then?
Yeah, the Pazak Den is a glorified social club for hardline Pazak players. Don't know why.
The champ.
He only shows up to play people he deems worthy enough.
Okay. Let's go to the Pazak then. I guess. Password. Force persuade. I can go in.
Statement, Master. Next time I...
Okay, let's talk to C4, S4, C8. Let's save.
Oh, hello. You have caught me at a rare time. Usually there are many players who seek to play, but you are fortunate to have caught me at a moment of quiet.
Why so many players?
I fear it is because I am simply not a skilled Pazak player. I'm afraid protocol droid skills and language interpretation are not something that lend themselves to Pazak and probability.
So why do you play?
Why, I cannot help myself. In fact, every time I seek to find the answer to that question, I am consumed with the need to come here and play Pazak. I am concerned that the problem may lie with my memory core. Without routine memory wipes, you know, such degradation. I fear my obsession with...
Intelligence. Wait, you said you came here to play Pazak. Why here? Repair, we could... Well, mind if I take a look? Computer, I could take a look at your programming. Let's do intelligence.
Why, I do not... Would you like to play Pazak?
Maybe in the moment. Why would you want to come here specifically?
Like I was saying, I do not... Would you like to play Pazak?
What? That's weird. Awareness. Check the droid for oddities. You notice that an unusual looking module attached under the droid's left arm. Hook the module up to your datapad. You have successfully interfaced with the module. According to the memory core, the module was set to send burst transmission at a set interval. The signal was omnidirectional, therefore the receiver remains anonymous. Pazak then. Droid is then offered to play Pazak with. She seems to be a major personality of the Pazak then. Okay, let's save again and play Pazak.
Hello.
Okay. If you're ready to play Pazak, so am I. I can only bet 100. Okay, let's do this. All the minus cards. Double. And this one. Oh fuck. -2. Stand. Stand. I love Pazak. Yeah! You have defeated C. Let's play again. Okay. S4 C8. Okay. Can do anything over here? Nah, I'm doomed. Let's stand. Yeah, that was a wise decision. Let's stand. Okay, +4. Let's play again. -2 and stand. Fuck! You got lucky. He or she, I don't know. What is this droid? Is it a female or a male droid? But it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's play again. 7. That card doubled the last card that I got. D for double. -3 and I win the set. Yeah, I've taken all these credits.
Oh, hello. You have called.
What are you talking about?
I fear it is because I am simply not.
Why do you waste your time then?
Why? I cannot help.
Repair. Would you mind if I took a look? Maybe I can fix it.
I am not sure I'm.
If you are damaged, it might be good to stop your damage before it gets worse. There is obviously a problem in the program. You should have it fixed before the damage spread to other areas.
I suppose you're right. I wouldn't want the problem.
Just let me access your central processing core. Find the programming, delete from the droid's memory.
That feels much better. I cannot believe I went on and on about such a foolish game. Thank you for repairing me. I feel ever so much better now.
Okay, I think that's enough for this time. Next episode, I will finish all the quests that I've left in Nar Shadda and talk to all of my companions, and then I will go to the next planet and continue to have and continue with the main quest. But for now we've got finding the HK factory, new fuel source. Vogadat asked you to speak with Lieutenant Grant, so I need to speak with Lieutenant Grant on behalf of him. Lost Jedi, relics of the past, refugees' vows. I need to talk to the refugee sector. Voga's dancers, Voga's horde. Okay. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed these videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me a lot. And see you in the next one. Bye bye.